What is Gucci YouTube? It's your boy Black Chat 3 long face skinny body, and we are back still black with some more fire Boruto manga related content. You already know the dilly. Yo, before we start the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, smash that like button, share the video with your friends, and let's hop to the business. Yes, sir, ski.
9 mountains and 8 seas make one world. 1,000 worlds make one chiliocosm. 1 chiliocosm to the power of 3, and there's nothing I can't cut.
First and foremost, I hope you guys are enjoying y'all holidays, enjoying y'all celebrations, enjoying y'all family and friends time. It's been time to get to the business. It's been time to get gritty, and I'm gonna just keep it 100 with y'all, bro. We got a lot to discuss, and not really enough time to put all of the discussions into one box, but we finna try to tackle everything, right? So Boruto chapter 16 left us off with a lot. Essentially, the main thing that I want to talk about is the kickoff or the start off of the quote-unquote, because we don't know the full name yet, of the Sand Village arc into Blue Vortex. We see Team 7 alongside with Team Shinki, minus Shinki, you feel me? They are pulling up in the outskirts of the land of wind. They are pulling up on Matsuri. We see Ryu. We see my guy Filbert. Actually, you know what I'm saying? False alarm, false Chekhov's gun, because Filbert turned out to be A-okay at the end of the day. But we see a clone, right? They clipped my guy Filbert 2.0, and they're just standing over the body. They're this much closer to Boruto, and things are swirling around. But I'm thinking, hold on. What's really likely, like, the direction they can take us in? What are all of the major things, you know, going into this arc that we can look forward to? And I'm looking back at the first arc of 2 Blue Vortex. What were the major things we were looking forward to? A cold invasion of the Hidden Leaf, a Boruto's return, a Kawaki and Boruto conversation, and what the hell was happening over the time skip of Boruto. And we got all of those things gradually over the last 16 chapters. Now, the questions that I similarly have in the same regard going into this next arc is a plethora of questions revolving around, you know, what's Kashin Koji actually plotting? What's my guy doing? You know, how are things looking forward? When is he going to actually make his way onto the battlefield and say, hey, I ain't here to play today? You feel me? What's going down with my guy Kashin Koji? We already know the drama, the craziness between Sumire, Sarada, and Ada. You know, that whole entire triangle right there. We definitely have to see what's going down in that midst. You already understand the feudal lord, and they want they foot on somebody's neck, and right now it's looking like Shikamaru's in that hot seat. Amado's out here trying to play 3D chess with Shikamaru, and now he's looking and realizing, damn, I gotta play with not only Shikamaru but Boruto, and now quote unquote supposedly Kashin Koji too. So I'm keeping my eye out on Amado, but all of these things set us up gradually. And honestly, is a video I want to talk to you guys about personally prior to the release of chapter 16, but I feel like chapter 16's information gave me better insight, a better perspective, and, you know, a more different or broader approach in the topic of this video. And it's thinking about my guy Code. And y'all probably like, damn, this nigga just said all that fire shit, and then he just like dropped the ball. As soon as you say, I know, bro, just bear with me. My guy Code, you feel me? We understand what happened. My guy Jura chilling like a villain, you know what I'm saying? No pun intended, up against the wall. Code tried to press him. He's like, my dog, you feel me? Boom, blast off your arm. It's Gucci, and we're green like that. But aside from the embarrassment, aside from being handled and manhandled like a rag doll by a 1-year-old in Ryu, you feel me? Code has a very interesting plot line, or, you know what I'm saying, part of the story coming up, because I already emphasized towards the end of Boruto Part 1 going into 2 Blue Vortex, Code is about to be the gateway for something big. Now, unbeknownst to me at the time, it was Jura and the Shinju, as we see, because Code is responsible for creating the claw grinds, altering the 10 tails, and Jura ultimately being able to take his main body, humanize it, and then create other clones from himself and the chakra of the claw arms that people were, you know, bitten into. So a lot of things actually occurred and got set into motion because of Code's actions, which a lot of people don't want to give him credit for. I understand, but I will definitely give him his credit for that regard. However, now similarly kicking off the second arc, the second quote-unquote major arc, or should I just say the Sand Village arc for Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, I believe Code will be put in a similar position, you know, with the means and everything being put on the line at a much higher degree. So Code already was tasked with go find Boruto, you feel me? Aside from his task that he got from Ishiki becoming Otsutsuki himself, now the things he was using to complete his task done gave him a task in order to complete his original task. And it's just like shaking my head. Code. But go find Boruto and his accomplice, eliminate them, boom, chakra fruit is yours, one and done. Now, Code, definitely, he should know that Jira's not going to give him the chakra fruit. He should know that even if he can find some way, which he can't, to beat Boruto in a fight, how is he going to end up, convincing Jira to actually fall through with his promise and end of the deal? So yeah, even if we just ignore all of that, as soon as Code left, he told Ryu, like, yeah, bro, go ahead and kill him next time you see him. So everything just went out the window at that point. So Code is very, very, very interesting spot right now. How is he going to approach Boruto? How is he going to approach Kashin Koji? We already understand, and I don't think people really want to accept this fact. I should just say Code fans, but Code really don't got a chance against Boruto. If we just being honest, like, he don't really got a chance against Boruto, so I'm gonna find it very hard to believe how he can finesse his way into the situation where he attacks the Land of Wind. Simultaneously, we already see the Sand Village arc kicking off. We know Ryu, we know Matsuri is there. They are alive and well. They are trying to look for Boruto and Kashin Koji. We got Sarada looking for Boruto and Kashin Koji, and now we're gonna have Code looking for Boruto and Kashin Koji in the midst of running into all of these other third parties, all like just going down in the middle of everything. So I think Code's position, right, is going to be probably hopping out into the middle of a battle. Maybe Ryu is in the middle of giving Mitsuki Sage Mode the final blow, and right before anything happens, right before anything can go through, Code just comes in and just fucks up everything. And I'm not talking about it's beneficial for the Konoha or it's beneficial for the Shinju. No, he comes up and just completely does, like, I just can't avoid it, guys. Arcane I know this is like a complete 180. Arcane has had me fucked up like the last whole week. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but like, imagine the type of level of fuck up, like, y'all know when Powder just pulls up to the scene. I'm not talking about Jinx, I'm talking Powder, and it's just like, oh damn it, Powder, like, really, like, oh, but I love, that's one of my favorite characters. I ain't trying to no shade, but like, that's the type of fuck up I'm talking about. That level of fuck up where Code pulls up, but instead of sinking into his despair, he embraces the chaos that he brings onto the battlefield. Nothing but chaos and confusion, and everything's just fucked up, and he's just standing in the midst of, like, that's the only thing I can see redeeming Code's character. However, with all of that being set up and all of that being put aside, the approach to the Sand Village arc is going to be very interesting, because I want to know if Kashin Koji does decide, or does he have enough faith in his genjutsu placed on the entrance of the hideout that even if they come to the right hideout, it's going to be so big and so complex to the point where they won't be able to exactly pinpoint their location. Is Kashin Koji waiting for a way to, corner the Shinju, or is he waiting for a way for Code's interference to somehow hinder the Shinju, and then Boruto swoops in the midst? But I think Code is going to be used for something even bigger than that, right? Because what will be his whole entire point of going through with this mission for Jura, and what would be ultimately Kashin Koji and Boruto's gripe or main gripe with Code, because we understand they outclass him in power, and in terms of a threat level, we might even look at Kawaki as more of a threat than Code at this point. So just honestly, what does he even have to present for himself as a villain and as an antagonist in this point? So the best bet would be chaos. The best bet would be like general fuck up in the greatest or most positive sense for Code and Code fans as that can be placed and received, because that's the only way I can see him going about and completing his mission. I don't even think it would be hard for me to believe or hard for me to accept that Code still has claw grinds at his beckon and call, because we've seen Hidari summon claw grinds endlessly in their battle against Boruto, Sarada, and Konohamaru. We've seen Matsuri summon claw grinds in her battle against Gaara and Team Shinki. So we understand that the Shinju have utilization and access to these claw grinds. We understand that they both share Code and the Shinju, the claw mark transportation jutsu, and we could see that they can transport through each other's bodies, paused in the same cube that Code was spying in and Ryu pulled him out of. But in a sense of control over the actual Ten Tails claw grinds, because we understand those things are mere just clones from the main Ten Tails, i.e. Jura and his humanoid body. So it would believe for me that Jura has at least the main control over the claw grinds, and he's given access to the other Shinju, so it revokes Code's access to the claw grinds. So how is Code gonna, gateway his way into this next, arc? And it started thinking, and it hit me, and it clicked, because now if Code was used as a gateway for the Shinju, a gateway for Jura, what best bet if Kishimoto wanted to kill the man and Ikimoto decided to keep him alive? If he's not going to be endgame and he's not going to be that guy, he's just going to have to be another gateway, another stepping stone moving forward. So some way, somehow, for, some type of evolution to occur with, around, or somehow involving Jura, somehow involving the other Shinju, or a type of evolution to occur where everybody's just confused on the battlefield, Jura included, is like, how the hell did we allow, and I'm talking all of us, not just my Shinju, I'm talking the whole Konoha village, the Sand, how do we allow Code to get into this glorious position? Like maybe Code ends up getting, some type of way and things just fall into his hands and he just bides his time patiently because he can't be the aggressor in this upcoming arc. He can somehow probably take time while the battle is going on to attack the actual village just to try to split the forces, because we understand that if he's going to approach it in that type of regard, if there's a possibility Boruto might show up and help this Team 7 with Team Shinki and no Shinki, right? Cole might look at the situation whereas he understands, okay, no claw grinds. Boruto already did what he had to do to me the first chapter, so I already know I can't take him on head on. So my best bet would be to to cause some type of destruction, to cause some type of distraction and split the enemy forces 3 ways, because we understand he can't take on both Shinju and all 5 ninja at the same time, let alone just all 5 ninja. Highly doubt, or even just one of the Shinju at the same time. So Code is going to have to really bide his time and play the long game moving forward. I'm just really interested to see the moves that he's going to make and how it's going to affect the Sand Village as a whole, and would it force Boruto and Kashin Koji ultimately out of hiding. So long story short, everything that's going to go down, all of these efforts are going to be put in vain, right? In terms of Team 7 being sent out to assist Team Shinki, no Shinki. I like saying Team Shinki, no Shinki. It's just a play on words. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, right? But in terms of them being sent out to assist the team, right? All of these things going down with both of the Shinju there as well. We understand the possibility of Kashin Koji sending this team out for the best possible future in order for their destruction, right? The destruction and defeat of Matsuri and Ryu. What if Code and his actions in this upcoming arc is the sole reason that Boruto and Kashin Koji's hideout is snuffed out and everything is up in the air? So it's no more hiding from them, or they probably have to find a new location outside of the Land of Wind because of whatever actions or whatever chaos or, whatever D's that Codes decide to bring to the battlefield. It shakes things up. I'm really excited though. Like I said, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna be like I'm pinpoint on it, but I ain't gonna lie, when I've been calling in for Codes' character moving forward in the future, I've been probably like, I ain't saying a 10 out of 10, but I've been like at least 8 out of 10 in terms of my accuracy and prediction for the direction of the character. Let me know how y'all feel about Code and his approach for his character in the upcoming arc for the Sand Village arc. It's your boy Black Child 3. Holla at your boy. I'ma holla at y'all, Black Child. Yes, sir. Ski.